Hi students, welcome. So in today class we are discussing about how to draw a tangent and normal for all three: ellipse, parabola and hyperbola. In last video we are completed eccentricity method of ellipse, parabola and hyperbola. For the all three, today we discuss about how to draw tangents and normals. We go for one by one. Okay, let's go. So first one. So once again I recall, okay, how to draw an ellipse by using eccentricity method. Already you know that. Okay. So what are the values are given? So the distance between directrix to focus they given in problem. For example, 50 mm. Okay. So first you construct an ellipse. Already you know that. First you draw directrix vertical line. Next you draw one axis line, it is perpendicular to that directrix. So this one is axis and this one is directrix. So let us consider the point letter D. So from directrix to focus the distance is 50 mm. So focus is nothing but it is a fixed point, but especially the fixed point on the axis is nothing but focus. So this is that axis line. In that axis line you fix one point, that is called fixed point, is nothing but focus. So focus. So the F stands for focus, is nothing but a fixed point on the axis. So therefore the fixed point distance from directrix they given 50 mm. Therefore from here to here is 50 mm distance. Next one is, it is ellipse. You know well the ellipse eccentricity value is less than 1. Therefore the less than 1 is nothing but eccentricity is nothing but the distance between vertex to focus divided by vertex to directrix. Therefore vertex point. So what is meant by vertex V? It's nothing but a curve where it is intersecting on the axis. That is called vertex. Clear? So therefore, for example, this is the curve. So the curve where it is intersecting on the axis, this one. So this is called vertex point. So therefore the VF distance and dV distance. So based on the two distance, the eccentricity either it is a less than 1 means ellipse, equal to 1 means parabola, or greater than 1 means hyperbola. Already you know that. So therefore this distance is smaller. It is a smaller distance divided by longer distance. Then only you get for ellipse means less than 1. So therefore the VF distance, you know that the total distance D to F, directrix to focus, you divide it into 5 equal parts. Already you know this, divide a line method. So last to last, after that you draw parallel lines. So it is 1 equal part, 2 equal part, 3 equal part, 4, 5. So like that. So you measure. So this is the vertex point, 2 equal parts. Here 3 equal parts. So 2 by 3. So 2 by 3, it's nothing but it is less than, for example, point something, it is less than 1. So therefore hence the name of the curve is ellipse. Already you know that. So therefore here you draw one vertical line passing through that point letter V. Next VF distance you mark on that vertical line, that is called y dash. Already you know this. Then from directrix you draw one line passing through that y and y dash. After that, you know, from focus you draw 45 degree, that 45 degree line where it is intersecting on that line dy. Okay, that one you draw one vertical line up to axis, that where it is intersecting on that axis, that is called another vertex. So this is vertex 1, vertex 2. So the ellipse means it's nothing but, so two vertex points are there, therefore major axis. So here vertex 1, vertex 2, because the ellipse, the curve, it is intersecting on that axis is 2 points, especially here ellipse means major axis. So therefore that is called vertex. So you know that procedure, from V1 to V2 you divide n equal parts. After that you draw that n number of lines. Okay, then already you know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like similar case 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, like that. Next you know the procedure. So 1 to 1 dash as the radius, 1 to 1 dash as the radius, F as the center, intersect arc on that 1 dash line on both sides, top and bottom on the axis. Next 2 to 2 dash as the radius, F as the center, intersect arc on that 2 dash line. Similar case, same procedure, you intersect arc on that vertical line, F as the common center. Then you join all the points. The intersection point is considered as P1, P2, P3 is nothing but locus points. So therefore all the locus points you draw, you join, finally you get one elliptical curve. Understand? This is the common procedure, already you know that. So today class we go for how to draw tangent and normal for first ellipse, then we go for parabola and hyperbola. Clear? Right. So let us assume by using eccentricity method you are completed that ellipse. Clear? Next thing, tangent and normal. How to draw? So tangent and normal, okay, in problem they asking you draw a tangent and normal at any point on the curve. Any point means our wish you select anywhere one point. Let us consider point letter M. Or otherwise specifically they mention you draw tangent and normal at a distance, some x distance from directrix. From here to here, the distance they specify. Or otherwise sometimes they given you draw tangent and normal at a distance from axis. That is especially major axis. So three different ways are there. So one is anywhere. So anywhere means you let us consider, for example I am consider here. So point M. Clear? So it's visible now. Right. So the point M. So anywhere. So let us consider the point M. What is the procedure to draw tangent and normal passing through the point M? So first, very simple. You join F and M. So FM you join it, a line FM. After that, take the drafter scale, place the one scale coincident on that FM line. By using another scale, you draw that perpendicular line, okay, from F. So first thing, so anywhere they mention means, for example here also, that is point M means first you join FM anywhere, then by using drafter scale this is 90 degree, okay, so you draw 90 degree like that. Clear? Then so I join FM perpendicular 90 degree lines. Then we go for the perpendicular line from F, okay, up to that directrix. So that perpendicular line of FM where it is intersecting on the directrix, that is considered as letter T, tangent starts. Then you join T and M. T and M. So this is TM. So the red color is visible now. So this one is tangent. Okay. So from the point T, how to get the point T? First you select one point on the curve, that is letter M. You join F and M. After that you draw a perpendicular line of FM. That perpendicular line where it is intersecting on that directrix, that point let us consider as letter T. T stands for tangent. So then T, from T you draw one straight line that is passing through letter M. So this one is called tangent. So T dash, it is tangent. After that, you know well that tangent and normal is always perpendicular to each other. Therefore, place the drafted scale coincident the TT dash. Then by using another scale, you draw one perpendicular line passing through the same letter M. That is called normal. Let us consider N dash. It is called normal. Clear? So tangent and normal. That is a procedure. So not only here, anywhere you consider it. For example, let us consider here M. Same procedure. What is the procedure? You join FM. After that, you draw a perpendicular line of FM. The perpendicular line where it is intersecting on the directrix, that is considered T. Then you join T and M. That is tangent TT dash. After that, TT dash perpendicular line N dash, it is normal. Same procedure. Clear? This one. Next we go for same, it is for anywhere on the curve. So draw tangent and normal anywhere on the curve. It is case 1. Next, in case 2, so draw tangent and normal at a distance 40 mm from directrix. So how? Very simple. You know that procedure. This is vertex V, this is focus F. Already you know the basics, how to draw ellipse. Same procedure. Clear? Next thing, what is the condition? Here, draw tangent normal at a distance 40 mm. Already you know that the focus distance is 50 from directrix. So this is the directrix. This distance is 50 mm. Therefore, here to here 50 mm. But 40 means this is 40. Clear? So the 40 distance line where it is intersecting here, it is point M, because that distance is 40, because in question they mention draw tangent normal at a distance 40 from directrix. So from directrix to on the curve the point M is 40 distance. You know the focus distance is 50. Clear? That's one. So after getting M, so the location of M only case 1, case 2, case 3, anywhere from directrix or from axis. After completion of that location of point M, then you know the same procedure. Join FM. So you draw a perpendicular line from F. So the perpendicular line where it is intersecting on that directrix, that is point T. Then you join TN. Okay. You join T and M, that is tangent. You draw the perpendicular line of T dash tangent line, that is called normal N dash. That's all. Clear? Similar procedure in case 3 from axis. So this is the axis. This is the axis. So this is the axis, major axis. From, for example, draw tangent and normal at a distance 10 mm from axis. So here axis is nothing but default major axis. So this one, major axis. So therefore 10 mm. So 10 mm from axis means the axis is horizontal line. Here major axis in this diagram. Therefore from means only y distance, vertical dimension. So therefore for let us consider this is 10 mm height. So from axis, so that 10 mm where it is intersecting on the curve, either bottom side or top side, whatever, wherever, no problem. Clear? So like that. So the vertical distance here 10 mm. Let us assume this vertical distance 10 mm from axis. So after getting point M, you join FM. Similar procedure. From F, you draw perpendicular line of FM. That is T and M join, that is TT dash tangent, perpendicular line of TT dash passing through letter M, that is called N dash normal. Okay, similar procedure. That's all. Everything is same. Only the location of point M. Okay, in three different cases are there. One is anywhere on the curve, here, that is from directrix and from axis. Okay, and preferably don't take this right side. For this diagram, don't take right side because it's not wrong. But if you are consider right side means your consection line goes very big. For example, so anywhere. So let us consider, I am consider here M. So what is the procedure? Join FM. You draw perpendicular line. The perpendicular line this direction means is not intersect on the directrix. You go for this side. So that line where it is intersecting here directrix. That point is T tangent. Then TM you join it. That is TT dash. Perpendicular line N dash. It's not wrong, but the consection it goes. So in your drawing sheet it occupies more space. So better you take where the directrix is there, either it is a left side or right side, wherever, whatever it may be, where the directrix is available. Okay, so from that area you draw that tangent and normal. Okay, that one procedure. And one more thing. So here VF distance, VD distance, same VD distance if you are consider here means right side one more directrix also we get. So for example here means, so VF distance how much? Same VF distance. Here also same procedure you can. Okay, either left side or right side, but better where the directrix is there, near that portion you complete it. Okay. So next we go for same procedure, we go for parabola and hyperbola. Okay students, so I hope all are know how to draw tangent normal for a given ellipse. Okay, so in next video how to draw tangent normal for parabola and hyperbolas. Okay, thank you.